Hello everybody and welcome to my next DVD update. So this is kind of a bonus video to my last DVD update because I actually got this a couple of days after I recorded my last update. So I'm just going to add this on and have its own video, I think, because I love The Lion King so much. You know, if you know me, The Lion King is probably tied favourite with my favourite animation Disney film. So I think this deserves its own little video. So I'm just going to quickly talk about my thoughts because as of this recording, I just watched this last night. I thought it was quite interesting. I was very worried about this film initially because originally we were told that it was going to be The Lion King 2, which I absolutely love Lion King 2. And then we got told no, Mufasa's backstory is going to be in it. But then I thought, well, it's going to take away from Kiara and Kovu's story if you're just randomly going back and forth between Mufasa's backstory. But it's not Lion King 2, it's kind of set in between The Lion King and Lion King 2, where it's like it's set before the events of The Lion King 2 happens. So this is before, obviously, Kiara goes off and meets Kovu, and it's set before all that. So I kind of like how they did it. The only nitpicky thing I have is Rafiki, because it's like, it's kind of a bit off-putting because it's like, how old is Rafiki? You know, the fact that obviously he was alive when Mufasa was a young male lion. He lived through all of Mufasa's reign, all of Scar's reign. He's alive all the way through Simba's reign, and probably beyond that. So it's like, how old is Rafiki? So that kind of put me off a little bit. Also, the voice of Zazu, I don't know if it's the same voice actor that did him in the live action, the first one. So that was kind of a bit off putting. His voice sounded very different. But I like the story. I don't think this was necessarily needed. But I still thought it was cool, nonetheless. And if you've not seen the film, I'm just gonna put a quick spoiler warning. I'm just gonna talk about the ending of this film. So skip ahead a minute or so if you don't want to be spoiled. But at the end of the film, obviously we meet Simba and Nala's son Kion. So Kion wasn't in the original Lion King or the Lion King 2. So Kiara is their firstborn, and then they also have a son called Kion. So Kion was originally introduced in The Lion Guard. So a lot of people were then like, well, where's Kion in The Lion King 2 then? There was no mention of him, obviously, because Lion King 2 came out, it came out in the late 90s. Obviously, Kion didn't exist then. They had to kind of rectify that in The Lion Guard, and they had to explain that, Kion was out seeking the Tree of Life during the events of Lion King 2, so that's why he wasn't there. I was pleasantly surprised they added Kion in this. I do hope we get to see a remake of The Lion King 2. I do think we will, because The Lion King it's Disney's highest grossing live action in terms of their live action adaptations. It's their highest, I believe. So I do think we will get The Lion King 2 if the demand is there for it. I'd love to see Kovu and Zera and all the Outlanders. But yeah, in terms of this film though, I really enjoyed it. I still have a soft spot for, obviously I do still prefer the animation, of course. I do think the emotions was a little bit better in this as well. I know that was a big criticism with the first film, with showing the emotions on the animals' faces, which is really hard to do. But yeah, I really enjoyed this film, and I'm glad that I've got it in the collection. So what do you guys think? Do you think this was needed? What's your thoughts on this film, guys? So yeah, just a quick update for you guys on this one. So yeah, let me know down in the comments. We'll have a discussion down there. I will see you in the next video. Hopefully, I'm planning on getting a few more editions, so hopefully I will record my next DVD update soon for you guys, so stay tuned. Stay tuned for any Nani news, and of course, check out my sister channel, The Tiny Tellers Adventures. We've just put up a new video up on there, so check that out, guys, as well. Links in the descriptions and on the channel for you. So without further ado, I will see you in the next one.